like the video, and subscribe. Use code DANPROUD in the Fortnite item shop if you'd like to support me even further. Enjoy the rest of the video.
What is up, my lovely people of the internet? It is your girl, Cat Holloway, Fortnite legend, global icon, main character, and yes, Dan's main skin.
Oh my god! Wow!
You already know who I am, the most popular and most adored girl in Fortnite. Do not even argue with me because you will snooze and lose. I am in Battlewood, bored out of my ass, absolutely doing nothing with my life. And Dan was like, "Hey, yo, Cat, review people's lockers." And I was like, that low-key sounds interesting. So now I am here, judging your Fortnite accounts for fun. With that being said, let's get into this mess. Okie dokie, let me look at this account. He got 521 skins. That's better than nothing, because Dan has around the same amount too.
We do not care.
Anyways, back to the locker. There I am! Hands down the best skin and character model in the entire game. If you say otherwise, I will shove my foot far up your ass. I'm sorry about that. I got a little too carried away. Anyways, back to reviewing your locker. Wait a minute. Reverse that real quick. If I'm not mistaken, this is the limited time FNCS skin, right guys?
Well, no fucking shit.
It looks like it's a reskin for that one starter pack skin from Chapter 2. I believe her name is Iris, or whatever. I don't know. I know Dan has the original variant, but prefers this over the original, and I don't blame him as I like the color scheme too. It's a shame that no one will be able to obtain her anymore, as she's been gone from the shop roughly for a long time. And I see that there's an exclusive Fortnite skin next to her. That's an O2 phone exclusive skin, I believe. Cool skin. I also see there is a Hang Time Ruby skin right over there. According to Fortnite.gg, she has been gone from the shop for over 1,400 days. And Danny really wants this skin. I am about to jump through the screen and force Tim Sweeney to bring that bundle back to the shop for my Danny. Not just for him, but for everyone who wants her too. And I cannot even be mad, because she is iconic. Ruby is arguably one of the best character models in the game, and Hang Time Ruby truly beats any other basic Fortnite skin. But me, because I am easily up there. Number fucking 1, bitches.
Stop the cap.
Dan, you better let me carry your channel, or I swear I will smother you in your sleep. Cat does not deserve all the attention.
Don't know who that is, and I do not care. She is iconic, I will give her that. But the attitude? Completely inexcusable. And there is another skin that is part of the Hang Time bundle. Do not worry, guys. I will make Tim Sweeney bring those back after this video.
Okay.
And that's that for the skins. Now let's move on to the back blings. I see that he has a few FNCS back blings. Some are limited time exclusives, and if you own any of those, you are honestly lucky. Oh, a Ghostbusters back bling. Fancy. Speaking of Ghostbusters, those skins have not been in the shop for a long time, and I really do hope they return. I also did not know that the back bling itself was obtainable through challenges only. I would not know, because I was not added to the game until late November, so I do not really know about those older cosmetics. The reason I know some of these is because I see them wandering around in Battlewood or in creative maps when Danny plays as me in-game. Anyways, back to the locker. There are a lot of ranked back blings in here too. Let us be honest, their only real purpose is flexing your rank, and that is it. Same with ranked umbrellas too. Dan has never used a ranked umbrella once in his life, no matter what rank style it is. I forgot to mention earlier that there is one ranked skin he has archived and absolutely despises, Felina. And honestly, that is valid, because if I ever see this raggedy bitch in-game, on God, I would snap and launch her sorry ass back into orbit.
Castaway.
I see he has a couple of sprays I've never seen before. They look cool though. Props to this subscriber. Dang, he has Gavel Banger. Only about 40,000 people worldwide own this, and collectors are still missing it. I do not get why it has not come to the shop yet. The Blitz Mobile Cup skin made it to the shop, but this did not.
Huh?
Yeah, the interview I'm going to have with Tim Sweeney is about to be a multi-day event, I swear. I refuse to believe it is the rarest emote in the game. It is recent, it has a lot of uses according to Fortnite.gg, and honestly, Lamazing is way rarer than Gavel Banger in my opinion. I know it's a shop emote, but still. He also has a lot of the challenge emotes. They are cool to own, but it is a shame they do not return, especially since a lot of people either started late or took a break from the game. Dan told me he missed crab walkin' because he was previously on his friend's account, but he does not really care about that emote anyway. Fortnite cosmetics do not appeal to him that much, especially now that he has stopped actively buying every emote from the shop and only buys things he actually wants. That is it from this subscriber's locker. I did not get to see the pickaxes, but that is okay. Now, onto the next subscriber's locker. Alrighty, this subscriber has 419 skins. That is less than the previous subscriber's locker I reviewed. Anyways, let us see what he has. Okay, it has not even been a full minute into this review, and I am already seeing 2 crew skins that my Danny really wanted. He is so upset that he missed both of them. I am glad there are reskins for both, but according to Danny, the originals are always better. And honestly, I could not agree with him more. But now, they still do not beat me. Top fucking tier, bitches.
Yeah, that's not funny.
All jokes aside, they are actually iconic. Any skin can be iconic, and if they are better than me, I am cool with that. It is not a competition. I see that he has Breakpoint. She has not been in the shop for over 1,623 days, which is crazy. Quest packs always get vaulted, and I honestly do not understand why. Epic should bring them back for people who actually want them. Because the only way to get it now is spending hundreds of dollars, and that is just not worth it. It is better to wait for an official shop release than waste money like that. There I am again, as I should be. And that is that for the skins. Now let us see the back blings. Dang, he has the Pac-Man back bling. Okay, fancy. My Danny has been wanting this to return for forever, and it has not been in the shop in almost 3 years. I have said it before, and I will say it again. For everyone waiting on the Pac-Man collab, I will be booking that Tim Sweeney interview. They say it is updated, but clearly not updated enough. So, yeah, I am making them update it again.
Okay, idiot.
He has a few FNCS back blings as well. I cannot tell which ones are rare or not, but if you own any of the rare ones, you are lucky.
This is why Dan should have let me rate your lockers instead of Cat. I've been in the game longer than Cat, more like Rat, and she does not know jack about anything.
Ignore her, y'all. I do not know why she is so rude. Danny is going to have to do something to shut her up because it seems like me and her just do not get along. Or maybe she is just jealous. Because I am way prettier than her. In other words, that is it for the back blings. Now let us see the pickaxes. Damn, nothing really caught my attention here. Some of these pickaxes are great though, and you can never go wrong with the Star Wand. I know everyone has it, but if you use it for combos, then you are valid. Anyways, let us see the gliders. The Travis Scott glider, yeah, it is cool to own. My Danny has it too, but we both low-key find it overrated. I see that J Balvin's glider is right next to it. It is not rare, but I do not understand why his set has been gone for 800 plus days. According to Danny, his set used to appear in the shop all the time back then. And now it has not been in the shop for a long time, which is ludicrous. The BTS emotes and Pokey recently hit around 800 days too, and they also used to always be in the shop. I really do not understand why they have not been back yet. It is not like Fresh, where there used to be a lawsuit. Some YouTubers said Epic won it, but I do not know if that is true. Either way, it should be brought back, but knowing Epic, I doubt it is returning anytime soon. I am not that desperate for every shop cosmetic to be brought back. But for one, we get new players every day. And two, 9 times out of 10, they are more likely to be fans of J Balvin, Kid Laroi, Travis Scott, and artists like that. Or honestly, they might even be fans of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They probably grew up watching it when they were little and never even bothered with Fortnite back then because they were playing other games. And it is a shame they cannot get fresh and rambunctious, even though they know those dances came from that show. Anyways, it is time for the biggest part of the game of all, emotes. And as you are already aware, one of us is more likely an emote collector. If you're not, then you are still considered an emote fan. So, let us see what this subscriber has. I know I scrolled right past Black Adam's emote, so you do not need to go into the comments and tell me that it has not been seen in almost 1,200 days. I was doing this locker review on a Wednesday afternoon last week, but by the time this video goes live, it will officially be over 1,200 days. Every DC cosmetic has returned except him. And no, I am not counting Catwoman's whip crack emote for obvious reasons. My Danny also has this emote, as you have seen in his emote battle videos, but honestly, he should have been back ages ago. I do not know why he has not returned. Some people speculate he is blacklisted, but I do not think he is. Meh, who knows when Epic is actually going to bring his whole set back. I am also aware that I scrolled past the BTS emotes and J Balvin's emotes, so again, you do not need to go into the comments to tell me that. I already mentioned them, so no need to bring them up again and repeat myself. What I did notice is that I scrolled right past Bye 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 and Lael Telmore. Bye 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 hit 500 days on the day I am doing this locker review. My Danny has it. It was only in the shop for 6 days. As for Lael Telmore, it has not been in the shop in almost 3 years. And what befuddles me the most is that it is literally the last emote from that same shop to be released from the trenches. I do not know what is taking Epic so long to bring it back. It is like not bringing out Well-Rounded from that other Turn Up the Music tab for ages. But I am glad all of these emotes returned. They never deserved to be gone that long, and they are original Fortnite emotes. I am also aware that I scrolled past To The Beat and Jedi Training. To The Beat was only in the shop for 3 days. It's kind of like Night Out when it was rare at the time, but that emote was not really that rare because everyone knew the song. To The Beat, not everyone knew it, or they simply did not get it because they didn't like it. Danny's friends told him it was removed from the shop early, which is crazy. Anyways, back to Jedi Training. That is a rare challenge emote obtainable in Chapter 2, Season 1. To be honest, that season was not that great because it dragged on for ages. I think that might be why many people missed it. Or maybe they just did not like using lightsabers. I would mention Booby Trapped, but honestly, I do not feel like it is that rare. The player base was huge back in Season 8. Danny and I used to think it was rare, but it is really not, even close. It also has nearly the same number of uses as Gavel Banger, so yeah, it is not really all that rare. I also noticed that he has the only 2 festival shop emotes that Danny does not have. I wonder when those are coming back, but I do not know. Epic is weird. They care about festival, but at the same time, they don't. They keep bringing out new festival artists and stuff, but as for the festival shop emotes that haven't been in the shop for a while, yeah, they do not care about those. And there are a whole bunch of festival shop emotes that were only in the shop for 24 hours. And damn, he has the look, which has not come back with the Balenciaga skins for some reason. Very odd. And that's that for the 3rd subscriber's locker. Now let's move on to the 3rd and final locker review. Alrighty, oh my fucking god, it's me! Damn, we're already off to a great start. So this subscriber has 429 skins. He has 10 more than the previous subscriber. Let's see what he has. Dang, he also has the crew skin that my Danny really wanted. I honestly wonder when Epic is going to start bringing back some older crew skins, because it is better to resell them sooner rather than later. They would start making bank if that happened, but then again, Epic is weird. They are either obsessed with money or allergic to it because they keep bringing out new collabs in the shop. I noticed that he has a couple of quest packs that have not been in the shop for a while. At this point, you should honestly be considered lucky to own any of these because they have been gone for a long time. Now that I think about it, I genuinely do not know how Epic is even going to resell them because not only were their quests locked behind the packs, but those quests were tied to specific seasons and chapters. So they are basically season exclusive. But either way, I hope Epic finds a way to bring them back because like I said, we get new players every day, and those players might really like these skins. It is a shame that they cannot get them in 2026 just because they were last seen in 2025 and earlier. This player has Founders. You are also considered lucky to own this because not only can you earn up to 100 V-Bucks per daily quest, but it has not been available for purchase since late June 2020. The only way to get it now is either buying it off someone for hundreds of dollars or having a friend slide you a code. With that being said, it's time to move on to the back blings. My gosh, I love looking at myself. Yeah, I am that bitch.
It's time to stop!
He has a couple of challenge back blings. Very cool to own. It is a shame they are not returning since you could only get them in those specific seasons. And before you go into the comments saying no one cares about them, I know that, but there will always be someone who actually wants these, especially new players. I am not saying all new players want them. I am saying some might, even just for combos, like using summer challenge back blings with summer skins. You know what I mean? And that's that for the back blings. Now let's see the pickaxes. Snowflower, that is from the Winterfest challenges. My Danny does not own it because he did not play back then. It is a cool pickaxe to own, but I do not think it really appeals to that many people. The main reason I mentioned it is because it is a challenge cosmetic that not many people even know about. I also noticed that he has some pickaxes from Founders. You're cool and lucky to own them. And that's that for the pickaxes. Now let us see the gliders. I see that he has that glider from getting a Victory Royale in Delulu mode. Apparently, it is exclusive to that mode, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. My Danny does not have it. He played it a few times and then never touched it again because people in Delulu mode can be chaotic. And honestly, that is most Fortnite players these days. Reload players.
You idiot! You're honestly an idiot!
And that's that for the gliders. Now let's move on to the emotes. Right off the bat, he has the Wishing Star emote, the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive. It is still available for anyone who wants it, so get it while you can, because you only have about a month to get it. I am not sure if it will ever come to the shop at a later date, but if you cannot afford a Switch 2, you could always have a friend hook you up. He also has a couple of challenge emotes. Cool to own, and you are lucky to have them because Epic clearly has no intention of bringing those back. What else can I say? It is a shame that my Danny cannot get Hang Loose Celebration. It is such a good challenge emote. But me, I can do any emote in the game. I am basically in everyone's Fortnite locker. All right, my lovelies, that is it for today. I am heading back out to Battlewood, but I actually enjoyed reviewing your accounts. Special thanks to these subscribers for sending them in. If I did not get to yours, do not worry. I will try my best to review it in the next video. If you want me to review your Fortnite account, you can join Danny's Discord server, which is located at the About Me page section or under the description. Then from there, you can submit your Fortnite locker video for review. Anyways, I will see you all when I see you all. Bye! I love you. Mwah.